Hi, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Hierophant Joey here. How you guys doing? Welcome to your July 2022 monthly reading. I hope you guys are doing fabulous as I am and living the best version of your motherfucking reality, because that's all that matters out here. We're creators of our own fucking reality, just how God is the creator of the universe, right? So, with that being said, collective, we I don't know. I kind of got two downloads for you guys, or it's like one download that can be separated into two, or looked at from two different perspectives. I'm hearing. The first one is that Cancer, there is no rock, crab. There is no rock that you can hide under. And I feel like what that download means is that a lot of you are avoiding certain decisions that you have to make. For some of you, it's not even decisions that you have to make. For others of you, it's probably accepting decisions that other people are making around you, whether they're your fucking kids, yourself, your parents, your friends, your whatever it is. You can't hide from decisions that have to be made, or the decisions that are being made by other people. I feel like some of you are trying to hide your emotion from certain decisions that have to be made. Some of you might be trying to hide certain expressions of certain decisions that are being made, whatever the case may be. Or it's like you're saving your reservations for a fucking rainy day. I don't know, but you cannot run or hide under any rock, because there's no fucking rock in sight, Mr. Krabby or Mrs. Krabby. So I kind of feel like whatever that download is, if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, it don't. For others of you, Cancer, the other download is that you are going through the most emotional time of your life. Not only because it definitely has something to do with Pluto being here. And not only that, it's also your season. We're in Cancer season, right? Happy birthday to you guys. And I don't know, for the rest of the year, I kind of feel like we're going to be in this Cancer energy where emotions are being forced on you. A lot of you are feeling a lot of emotions that you haven't felt in a long time or never felt before. Some of you is just purging emotionally. This year we all feel it, but you guys clearly feel it the most because you guys try to reserve your emotions, and try to play like you're not an emotional tough sign, like you're not an emotional sign and you all tough and I can do everything and I can survive. But then when you're by yourself, a lot of you fucking cry me a river, oh, cry me a river. Okay, so yeah. A lot of us are going to be in that energy, but you, Cancer, a lot of you probably got a kickstart in that energy probably all year. A lot of you have been feeling that way. So, Spirit asked me to go into the moon, the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you guys. You guys are ruled by the moon, right? With that being said, oh, I don't have the moon calendar here. I kind of feel like the moon is in Cancer for some reason. I don't know why, but whatever. Or a water sign. But nonetheless, we're going to go into prayer and then we're going to go straight into your reading, okay? Thank you, Father, Mother, God, for waking us up today and allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding that we're constantly connected to God, source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, anything that is vibrational to get these messages across to Cancer so they can be able to expand and explore themselves in whatever way, shape, or form you find suitable for their space and time right now, or in the future or the past. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it and nothing without you. In your humble name, we humbly pray every day. So it be, so it be, so it be. Okay. So let's see what this Queen of the Moon Oracle got for you guys. What are the energies? What are the downloads, the messages. I just heard fear and saw fear in the deck, but I feel like some of you are in fear of some of the decisions that your friends or your family members or kids might be making. For some of you, you're in fear of a decision that you have to make because of how everyone's going to view you. What are the energies here, Spirit? Self-reflection and the masculine energy. And then the moon. So we have self-reflection, right? So with the self-reflection, remember when I said cry me a river and it's like some of you are going to be drowning? I kind of feel like this is a lot of you getting to the point where you know you're about to drown, and a lot of you emotionally have to accept some of the decisions that are going to be made. With the number 7 here, 17, sorry. With the number 17 here, it gives me number 8, which is giving me like the 8 of Cups, right? It's like the girl who's walking away. It's like the man who's walking away. I kind of feel like for some of you, you have to make a decision where it's probably making you feel like you have to walk away from someone or something, or it's going to feel like you're abandoning them or whatever the case may be, but the decision has to be made for some. The masculine energy in reverse here shows that right now you can be a provider, you can be a healer, you can be a protector. Right now, you have to be that for yourself. So you have to go in your divine feminine energy, right? For some of you, it's about taking care of yourself. For some of you, maybe this is in a relationship where some of you are dealing with these emotions with the person that you're with. They can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or they can actually be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Whatever the situation is, I kind of feel like you want to keep blaming this person for why you're not happy, but the reason why you keep saying that is this person is because you see the reflection of yourself, of you accepting the things that are not making you happy. You keep wanting to blame the person, but you keep accepting the things that this person keeps doing or saying, or that's not making you happy here. So there's a decision that has to be made, right? For others of you, it can be the fact that you're in this energy where you're trying to reconnect with your emotions, or in a relationship where both of you are trying to get that emotional value back in your relationship, right? Because even if you look at this card, you can see 2 people holding hands in the back, right? Isn't it these 2 same people? Some of you can be dealing with a Gemini or a Sag, but I kind of feel like whatever the situation is, it's more about you emotionally not running for cover under a rock because you have to emotionally make certain decisions, or make certain act out certain things, or express certain things, or do certain things that you feel emotionally are going to break you, feel like you're abandoning somebody or abandoning yourself, or whatever the case may be, Cancer. I kind of feel like this is really interesting reading, right? Let me know down in the comments if you resonate with the reading. The beauty. It's about seeing the beauty in life. For some of you, it's about some of you making hard ass decisions, but not being able to see the beauty in them. For some of you, it's about emotional beauty. For some of you, this is somebody probably telling you like, oh, you're too emotional, you're too this, you're too that, but they don't see the beauty in that. The beauty in that is that you're always honest and truthful. But for some of you, you're trying to hide from something that's gonna hurt, but then it's gonna show you the beauty of it. Kind of interesting. Bear with me, I'm just unraveling the energies here. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is about you trusting the process and going. You have free will, right? That's why Eve has the apple here. But you also have to understand that you're going through a process. You're going through a growth. You're going through a spiritual ascension. You're going through this this energy. See how you're like kind of protecting yourself, right? Because it's like this download that not this download, but this thing that I say where you ever watch plants where it was in this darkness under the ground and it grew and it struggled to get through the dirt to be able to get to the atmosphere or the oxygen or the sun, right? But then only to realize that now it has to protect itself from the elements, from the insects, from the animals, from people stepping on them, from like, you understand what I'm saying? Getting air, water, sun, all these things. And this is you realizing that you're always going to have to protect yourself or going to make hard decisions or go through things that you don't like or negative things that you don't see the beauty in that moment. But a lot of you are starting to awaken to the fact that there's beauty in everything. This is why you have free will. For a lot of you, I just heard you don't want to make a decision because it kind of makes you feel like you're abandoning someone or something, and that's your fear that your people, your friends, your family, or your kids will abandon you or your relationship. So this is why you won't make this decision, because it's a reflection of how you're in fear of being abandoned. Can't hide under a rock from fear. Fear is going to find you wherever, because what you don't realize is that fear stems from you. You create it. And from fear stems so many other energies. Fear, insecurity, confusion. You understand what I'm saying? Anger. For some of you, you're going through this growth. You're going through this growth of your emotional self, and how a lot of you take in too much emotionally and then don't know how to release it. And this is why that drowning download keeps coming through, right? But a lot of you need to learn how to trust the process, collective. Be the queen of the moon. And like I said, it's an emotional ascension, a blossoming, a growth. Look at that, learning patience with your own emotions. A lot of you, it's like you're complaining about your reality or how it moves, or all this load of work, or dealing with people, or having to be the one, or whatever the case may be. But you don't understand that you're the one that's attracting all of that to you because of the decisions that you don't want to make. You understand? This is my good side. You understand? So at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of you, that was a download in itself. You have to see the good side of everything. Not just the bad side of everything. A lot of you, you feel like time is ticking. I don't know why. Which is a really interesting energy, right? With the Queen of the Moon here, with the trust, you have number 5 with the 32, and then 41, which is 5 as well. So angel number 55, right? That's what it's talking about. 55. Let's see what it's talking about. Spiritually, it signifies angel number love. And your angels only want healthy and unconditional love for your life. Remember when I said it's about emotion, right? 55 is also a special twin flame number. The particular number is a twin itself, as well as a mirror number, because of the double 5. So this is about the mirror self. See how that works? It's about the double self, the twin self. For some of you, it's dealing with somebody who's your twin self, or a parent, or somebody who reflects you, or maybe it's just you. A partner, a kid who can be a twin self. It can be anyone. Take it how it resonates. But I kind of feel like some of you have to make a decision about something, and it just reflects it, the decision that you're not making emotionally. It reflects how you are afraid or in fear of something, because it reflects something back to you. You let me know. You guys let me know if it makes sense in the fucking comments, because I feel like this download is very deep and expansive for you guys. because it's very emotional. See, look at how you have the moon in your hand, and the moon is your ruling planet, right? For Cancer, and you are in your season right now. Let's go into the romance oracle here. Romance oracle. Codependency. Give your relationship a chance. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to give their relationship a chance. For others of you, it's the fact that you want more from your relationship. For others of you, it's codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. For some of you, I just heard it's not even addictions, it's medications, it's your health, it's for others of you, it can be smoking too much weed, laziness, too much drinking. For some of you, taking how it resonates. Cigarettes, I just heard. Healing family issues for a lot of you. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, or for some of you, forgive the parents of the person that you're with, or that person forgiving you, or whatever the healing is here. For some of you, this is why your relationship doesn't thrive, because you're constantly having people speak upon your relationship. Religious factors. For some of you, it's your ascension. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world here. For some of you, it's in reverse, so it's talking about not disconnecting. It's about going back out. It's about living your life. It's about, for some of you, it is about disconnecting because you have to work on your family, your relationship, and for some of you, I'm hearing newborn. For others of you, it's new jobs. Others of you, it's just going out and getting out and finally opening up to the world again. Forgiving and learning. It goes that forgiving and learning here. Don't mind me, I'm going through like throat chakra problems or something. Yeah, they want me to talk about this forgiving and learning. For some of you, a lot of you are holding on to things that people have said about you. Whether it may be these family members or this person's parents or your parents or whatever it is, or you or your friends or whoever you're with, whoever it is, this person said things to you that it feels like you can't forgive, Cancer. But as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And I kind of feel like emotionally, this is why a lot of you feel like you're drowning. Yeah, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this type of energy or habit going. I kind of feel like this is not about a relationship. This is more about you, right? Some of you are in true love, but a lot of you have to have heart-to-heart conversations about how you're going to move forward within this relationship. For the ones that are single, this is talking about how you have to go back out there and live life and heal yourself and stop being codependent on the type of life that you're living, which is for most of you, staying to yourself, not really going out, not really doing much. But for the ones that are in this relationship, it's more about you. You are in true love, so a lot of you have to heal the family issues. You have to disconnect, or you have to start living, or you have to stop being so codependent on each other and also forgive and learn, right? Having these heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discussing your feelings with each other, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. For some of you, you might be single, but you might be talking to somebody where some of you want to give this relationship a chance, but a lot of you really haven't had the heart-to-heart conversations here. which is really interesting here. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. For some of you, I kind of feel like this is talking about there's somebody that a new friend or a new person that came into your circle, or for others of you, it can be somebody that somebody around you is chilling with, and you kind of getting this intuition about them. Or for some of you, you just went and hung out with somebody and you're getting this intuition of something that they're about to do. And then spirit is like paying attention to the red flags, right? The signs are trying to caution you about something that this person is about to say, do, or partake in, or whatever the case may be. So universe is telling you to keep your eyes open. Like it's not safe for you to open up and embrace this person or love them or whatever the case may be. Because this person is very manipulating, whoever this might be. I don't know who it is, but for some of you, that's the energy. What tarot do I want to go into with you guys? Let's go into the Mermaid Tarot. Let's go into the Mermaid. Whoa. And then the Tower is the only card that stayed on the board. The Tower. Destruction, fire. Somebody's going to light a fire. Somebody's going to start something here, an argument or something. Maybe it was what I was talking about, you not trusting this person, right? The Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is recognition. Some of you already recognize that this person is about to do this, right? For some of you, it's wanting recognition for something that you know you have to decide anyway. For some of you, it's like somebody who you're dealing with that wants recognition for something that they're supposed to be doing anyways, as a family member, as a partner, or as a whatever. You want recognition for shit that you're supposed to be doing. Like you want me to clap for the fact that you have to throw out the trash. Like that's just an example, right? For some of you, I just heard it can be people that that don't spend time with their kids, their nephews, nieces, grandsons, granddaughters, whatever the case may be. Self-reflection. It goes that self-reflection again with the Judgment card, right? I feel like a lot of you are going through the self-judgment energy of like, well, if I do this, it kind of feels like a slap in their face because, you know, they took care of me, so how do I just abandon them? You're not abandoning them. The thing is that you have to take care of yourself, whatever this is. The Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you feel like, oh, I'm being ungrateful by abandoning them in a time where I need to attend to myself, type of energy, right? Which makes no sense. You're not abandoning them. You just literally need time for yourself to be able to get yourself emotionally together. This is why you're going through these self-reflections for some of you. For some of you, I just heard that you talk to Yemaya or you pray to Yemaya and she's trying to answer you, but a lot of you aren't taking the answer that she's giving you. Yemaya is the queen of the goddess, the goddess of the ocean. It's the ocean itself, is water. It's a manifestation of water, the power, right? But it's talking about with the Eight of Swords that you're just restricting yourself. For a lot of you, you're restricting yourself by not making these decisions or emotional expressions that you know are gonna take a load off or bring you victory or allow you to use your imagination and create more or heal yourself or pour into your own cup, whatever it may be, collective, right? The Five of Pentacles, abandonment. Remember when I said a lot of you feel like you're going to abandon that person or that situation or whatever it is, and you're not abandoning anything right now. It's just a reflection of how you're abandoning yourself. You're overexerting yourself in a situation or a relationship or trying to help somebody or whatever the case may be where you can't even do it for yourself. In reality, you're abandoning yourself. You have to trust the process with the King of Pentacles here. For some of you, you might be connected to a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius. For some of you, Aries. Don't pay attention too much to the signs, just if the story resonates, it resonates, right? But I feel like for a lot of you, you're not trusting the process. And then with the Ace of Cups, they're trying to tell you to love yourself first before you go out and overextend your love to others. You can't love somebody or help somebody or build them up or teach them or take care of them or be with them or give them yourself if you're not even doing half of that shit for yourself. For self, right? You can't take responsibility for other things when you need to be taking responsibility for self. Travel. For some of you, this is some of you traveling here. The Eight of Cups. I mean, the Eight of Wands and then the Three of Cups. For some of you, it's you and two other people here. But for some of you, you're traveling. It might be a reunion. There's definitely a reunion here, right? The Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. For some of you, I'm hearing that you can leave August 3rd or maybe March 8th of next year, whatever it is. I kind of feel like it's different for everyone, but some of you are gonna travel somewhere. Some of you, it might be by boat, by car. Others of you, it is by plane because you're going out of the country. But for most of you, it's like a road trip. You're going to go reunite with certain family members or certain people. Conflict. The bottom of the deck had conflict on it. For some of you, it said be careful when you go to these places. Try to refrain from conflict or temptation. The King of Wands, practicality here. This is someone here. This is someone here for some of you trying to tempt you. Trying to tempt you. It's like they have hope. For some of you, you're in a relationship and somebody's trying to come in, trying to tempt you here. Trying to tempt you into like, come be with me. I can create change in your life, but with the Eight of Cups in reverse, they're fucking lying. They can't really create change. They're just trying to entice you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy for some of you. Like, how fucking practical that you know I'm in a relationship, or you know that I'm not really looking for one right now. And and most of these people, whoever they are, they're like trying to force themselves on you. For others of you, that might be the conflict. Maybe you tell your husband or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, your wife, to put them in their place. The vortex. It's like this person trying to wrap you up in their vortex of like lies and like whatever. They're like overly confident. Cancer, I don't know. The calm. The Six of Swords. This is you mentally trying to find calm, trying to find tranquility, peace. Yeah. To be able to manifest something here. The Nine of Wands in reverse, defense. Or trying to stay off of the defensive side. Because a lot of you are highly emotional right now. A lot of you need to understand, be careful with your emotions because you might be manifesting them as well. So find some calm, meditate, center yourself, and then you can try to manifest something. A lot of you have too much going on in your brain, in your heart. Go into the self-reflection. And then I'll pull a card from the Star Code Astrology to see what the advice is. Be curious about your own nature, Cancer. Choose to turn inwards to quietly contemplate who and what you are and what you want. The more you know about yourself, the more you are able to steer yourself well. Now what you believe, know what you believe and why, yet be open to the development of new beliefs and ways of being collective. You are not afraid to look deeply at myself in all aspects, right? It's a self-reflection. Both scientists and spiritual practitioners believe there is much benefit to be had in self-reflection, Cancer. The process involves us thinking about what is happening, how we react, and make sense of it. It exposes our strengths and weaknesses and gives us information to make changes if we choose to. It gives us a small respite in the busyness of life and allows our brain to make some sense of the chaos we experience every day. As self-reflection is something we all would benefit from doing, why don't we do it all the time? First, self-reflection requires us to slow down somewhat and turn our awareness inward. Like I said, it's about you right now, and you're not paying attention to yourself. Not come naturally to some, and especially not the highly extroverted. Starting small and maybe getting assistance with someone else as a guide can solve this. Second, some people are not sure exactly how to self-reflect and so do not try. Some of you is not you self-reflecting with yourself. Some of you are dealing with somebody who doesn't know how to self-reflect and doesn't know their actions and the consequences that it creates and whatever the case may be. To change and examine the various ways to self